Welcome to the Outlaw Podcast. I'm coming live from Dallas, Texas. I decided to do a podcast today because I have nothing to do when I'm bored, and I've been planning for the upcoming podcast. I'm going to have Grayson on the podcast once again for the Halloween special and for the Thanksgiving special and then the Christmas special. I'm going to have him for all three of those. I've decided I'm just going to do podcasts when those three holidays come around, even though Halloween's not a holiday, but it'll be good. I'm going to have him, pick a topic we can talk about, and I promised y'all a summer podcast, but I never had time to finish it, but this will be considered a summer podcast. I'm only going to record twice or maybe 3 times a year probably, and maybe some in the spring. I don't know yet. But so far, my summer was good. I start school in 3 weeks. Not really excited about that. Wish didn't have to go back to school until September. But it'll give me some time to plan for the 3 upcoming podcasts. And I also plan on doing a podcast near, probably 3 days before Halloween, probably. But I had to find a quiet place to do it because, my animals are constantly running around, and my cat, wherever she is, she runs around and she has a bell on her collar, and I can't have her running around while I'm recording. And, sometimes my dog Buddy over there sleeping in the chair. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Buddy. Yeah, he barks at random things, and I just need to find a quiet place to record where I can have my guest, and I can record, and and I've decided that it's really not going to be a wrestling podcast. It's going to be more like a random topic podcast. Me and Grayson might predict what's going to happen in the next couple of months when Halloween special comes around. Oh, excuse me. And because in October, Hell in a Cell is going to happen, and then I'm not sure exactly what pay-per-views in November. I don't know, but I know Survivor Series is in December. But, we'll be making predictions of what's going to happen, and we'll be talking about old wrestlers that were with the company. Wrestlers that deserved a title shot, but, they were turned down. I cannot think of any wrestler that was a great heel or a great face of the company, and they have never won a title shot. I cannot think of anybody that has been a great heel or a face that has not held the world title once. But Jeff Hardy, well, no, I wouldn't consider him. Matt Hardy. He only held a tag team in the United States Championship, I think, but he's never held the World Championship. Jeff Hardy has one time. But, recently, Matt Hardy tweeted out on Twitter that he's going to be retiring soon. He won't be wrestling for long because I forget the name of the wrestling move they called it back in the day, but he said that his pelvis and his spinal cord are fusing together, and that doesn't sound good. Which, it's probably going to be the same deal that Edge has. He's medically disqualified from WWE. He can't wrestle again. He's stuck like that. Now, if in the near future, if they come up with a way that he can wrestle safely without injuring his neck even more and paralyzing him, I think Edge would go for it. But, I don't see Christian getting back in the ring unless Edge gets back in the ring. That's how I see it. Because, Christian, he hasn't wrestled at all. Because, his brother. But I've been watching like tons of TNA clips, old TNA clips, and like Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels, Sting, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall. There's a lot of wrestlers I've been watching on TNA, the old clips. Um, but like I said, when those 3 holidays come around, I'm going to be recording. Me and Grayson I'll have him as a guest. I'm thinking that he's gonna be the only guest I'm gonna have on here until I become more big and have a studio and all that. But I wanted to record one last time in the summer, and then close if I have time in September, like the first week of October, I'll record again. But I just wanted to record and let y'all know that I will be recording 3 times a year, or maybe 4 times a year, because I'll be recording Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, springtime, and possibly the 4th of July. I don't know yet. But as far as I know, I think I'm just going to stick with recording 3 times a year. Alright, that's it for today. I will see y'all in a month or 2.